Peter Lewis foi outro dos conferencistas do rádio em congresso. Peter, let me ask you, this conference is about the future of the radio, and this generation is very visual, as you said. What are the challenges for the radio to a very visual generation?
I suppose that I'm concerned about the built programs and the kind of work that leads to an imaginative search. I think randomness is very important, and I ended my presentation by talking about a science fiction vision where nobody ever moved out beyond their personal space. The word the woman used was domicile. Each person has a domicile. In a way, of course, Spotify and Facebook exchanges and so on it could be said almost to trap people within their own knowledge. I'm not sure that's entirely true, but there is that tendency. So I think for broadcasters, news will always be a live thing, unlike the woman who spoke suggesting that nobody ever knew anything. If something terrible happened, it might result in people talking to each other. I think we've seen in the extraordinary events in the Arab world and in the protests across Europe about cuts to public services that people actually do socially mobilize, but their protests are facilitated by this same social networks that are making radio very different. I'm not sure I'm really answering your question, but I myself feel that I began by talking about the built program, which tells a story and uses speech, sound, silence, and music to an effect which is less commonly the experience of young people. I'm talking particularly about teenagers now. So that radio has been almost, or risks being demoted, or sound being demoted to only just one of the multitasking things that happen.